Now you're fighting corruption, but you can't fight for a better laptop. Why is that?
Well, I'm not that tech savvy, first of all. Secondly, at Parliament, they make you wait for everything. So for me, it's a case of the laptop's frozen, take it in, IT guy, da-da-da-da-da, there I go again. It's locked me out, da-da-da-da-da, there I go again. What am I supposed to do? Fix my own laptop?
Well, now that's the other thing.
I didn't even finish school. How am I going to fix my own laptop?
The trip in the van.
Yeah.
Was it really?
You say you didn't finish school, and so you can't fix your own laptop. At the same time, you didn't finish school, yet you want to fight crime intelligence. You want to be in parliament. You want to get involved and stick your nose into IDEX business, getting a hold of secret official crime intelligence documents. Yet you didn't finish school. Ladies and gentlemen, Fadil Adams won't stop running his mouth. The more he speaks, the more I get irritated. That is exactly why he is in this mess. He just said one very important aspect, and it takes us back to what Mkhwanazi said. Mkhwanazi came out and expressed how school is important. I guess he was right, because we're just learning now that there are many people like Faidel Adams in government positions who are destroying our country. The more Faidel Adams tries to defend himself, the more he contradicts himself. But before we get into it, hit that subscribe button right now if you're tired of hearing this guy speak. There is a saying, just because someone speaks fast does not mean they are making sense.
Let's just look at all of the things that people are saying on social media. There's a lot of stuff going on. So I want to ask you all those questions in a quick fashion here, right? Let's start with the issue of this door. Show me with your hands. Show me how big this door is. The gap at the bottom.
I actually checked. That will slip under the door.
Okay. Now
don't judge me for my cell phone, guys. This is what cartel members carry these days.
Because people are asking now, are rats going to go under your doors? Are snakes going to go there? Because there are no cameras there also.
It's funny that people should mention snakes because the snakes wear blue uniforms with 3 stars on their shoulders. I'm just saying.
Someone say now you're fighting corruption, but you can't fight for a better laptop. Why is that?
Well, I'm not that tech savvy, first of all. Secondly, at Parliament, they make you wait for everything. So for me, it's a case of the laptop's frozen, take it in, IT guy, da-da-da-da-da, there I go again. It's locked me out, da-da-da-da-da, there I go again. What am I supposed to do? Fix my own laptop?
Well, now that's the other thing.
I didn't even finish school. How am I going to fix my own laptop?
The trip in the van.
Yeah.
Was it really a long trip from Cape Town to Durban in the back of the van?
30 hours. The worst storm Cape Town, the Western Cape had seen in 5 years.
Yeah.
Side covers removed. I was swimming in the background. Let me tell you this, how come you people aren't asking me these questions?
Which questions?
Why is the AGU receiving 7 million rand per year to fight 3,000 murders? And the PKT is receiving 100 million rand a year to investigate one murder 2025, the budget was 100 million.
Are you going to talk about it?
Oh, we're going to talk about this because the country doesn't want to hear it, because colored lives mean nothing here.
What have you learned from this entire process so far?
Exposing corruption in this country is a dangerous business. My advice to anyone who's not really brave, if you know of anything, rather shut up. Information comes via phone call, via envelope.
It can't come via email.
Conversation. No, listen to me. People are scared. People are scared of losing their jobs. They come to me. What must I do? Say, no, I don't want to report this. I will report it, and I don't give a crap who it is. And remember, my very first interview was Buzz News. I told them, who wants to fight intelligence? I said, I don't want to fight intelligence. They're in your phone, they're in your laptop, they're everywhere. But you know what? I decided I wouldn't back off. I'll fight intelligence. I'll fight Mkhwanazi too. Speak to your boy when you see him. You tell him, I'm still waiting for him to send me the address where that room is, because I'm leaving with his front teeth.
For qualifications?
There is a reason I did not attach a CV, because I've got nothing to brag about. I'm a high school dropout.
Bring Madlanga. Those are the finest legal minds in the country. Bring Madlanga. Tell him Fadil Adams is waiting.